KASPA is absolutely breaking records from the technical side. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how are my snipers doing today? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. I wanted to say this, ladies and gentlemen, look, just because something is smashing it from a technical side, from behind the scenes, that doesn't mean price is automatically going to go up. Now, we're going to be discussing everything from more of a fundamental standpoint today. We will still look at things from a technical standpoint, so do not worry. But I want you guys to know, right? Just because transactions are up, we're breaking records, we have new, let's say institution partnerships or exchange partnerships or whatever it may be, innovation, whatever it may be, that doesn't mean price is automatically going to go up. Okay. But what does it mean though? What does it mean? Well, short term, it can mean kind of nothing, right? In terms of price. But long term, ladies and gentlemen, that could be the difference between a 30-cent CASPA, a 70-cent CASPA, a dollar CASPA, $2, $3, $4, $5. You guys get it. You understand? So it is actually still very, very important to have certain data present, to have certain partnerships, exchange listings, and etc. But that doesn't automatically mean that right now, in this moment, over the next week, or even over the next month, you're going to see that impact. With that being said, let's just jump right into this. So we can see, ladies and gentlemen, KASPA just surpassed its own TPS record by staggering 2 times, surpassing the world's most popular blockchains. KASPA has officially elevated proof of work to never seen before heights. Let me be clear, TPS or transactions per second doesn't measure speed, it measures throughput. Okay? If we talk speed, KASPA is speed personified. No other blockchain comes close to the 10 blocks it produces per second. Facts, literally facts. The TPS milestone that KASPA has achieved is even more impressive when you realize that most chains' TPS isn't proven but is more of a hypothetical figure, and that includes the 65,000 TPS of Sol. KASPA actually reached 3,500 TPS without breaking a sweat, fully proven and verifiable, without sacrificing an ounce of decentralization or security. Here's how insane a 3,500 TPS figure is compared to other mainstream blockchains. So we can see we have the numbers here, but we also have the actual chart. KASPA is indeed unchaining the chains that hold back blockchain technology from reaching its full potential. Satoshi's wet dream is now an undeniable reality. So we can see, right? The blockchain TPS head to head, 3,500 TPS for something like Caspa, 2,000 TPS for something like Tron. We have 1,400, 250, 100 TPS, and 15 TPS. So amazing, absolutely amazing. But it doesn't stop here, ladies and gentlemen. We can see Caspa is the most used proof of work project by far, 5 times more than Bitcoin, 14 times more than Litecoin, and 102 times than Monero, whatever. Fuck its name, bro. Who cares about its name if it's not even in the conversation, all right? Anyways, Caspa feels so smooth and swift to use, people can't stop utilizing it. Outdated, cha- Outdated chains can't scale to the masses, Caspa can, and already does. Digital silver. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what I mean when I put a big amount of money in Caspa, and even if it goes down, hell, 30%, 40%, let's say, if it were, even though I got amazing prices in, you know what I'm saying? I don't care. I feel super, super comfortable sleeping on my bags. I'm not kidding. I feel so comfortable with my Caspa bags. I feel so comfortable with my Zbeck bags. I feel fairly confident with my ICP and render bags, and obviously, not every crypto is going to be at the level of Caspa. But generally speaking, ladies and gentlemen, I am sleeping so well on my bags because Caspa is a big chunk of my bags. You understand? I feel so safe. I feel so secure because the technology is undeniable. The data is undeniable. The fact that we are going to continue to scale is undeniable. The fact that the world is slowly, but surely adopting crypto is undeniable. The fact that crypto will be mainstream and the technology will be super appreciated in a couple of years is undeniable. That's why, ladies and gentlemen, I feel super confident in something like Caspa. And we can see transactions in the past 7 days, ladies and gentlemen. Right? We can see, boom, look how low some of these cryptos are. I mean, even Dogecoin has some more than Bitcoin Cash and Monero, but we can see, right? Litecoin's down here, Bitcoin, and look at Caspa. And look, you have bots. There's no way this is not a bot account. Greek musician, crypto fan. Oh my god, I like the Greek, but you're making them look bad. Casp is nothing more than a shitcoin, brother. You are brain dead. You are so brain dead. Oh my god. You know what, guys? I don't care. You're supposed to love and respect everybody, but some of these people just make it so hard. How could you form that type of opinion when the truth says otherwise about Caspa? Man, it does not make sense. It does not make sense. We can see, ladies and gentlemen, right? You know what? Let's play this video. We haven't seen this. Let's see what this is about. This said Caspa's built for moving value like never before. So let's see what this is about. Ladies and gentlemen, the time to get serious is now. The next few months are going to be the most crucial time of your lives. Okay. We're going to have crypto exploding. And this is the time to get a portfolio review. Right? You got to make sure you have the right cryptos. You don't want any old or dead coins, or you don't want anything that can give you little profits, right? So we provide a portfolio review. We've also been smashing it with the high probability meme coins. We hit an 11x, an 8x, and 5.5x in recent times. We also provide a weekly report on the crypto data, on the crypto analysis, and of course, ladies and gentlemen, on other altcoins as well. You get all this and a bunch more other benefits. Highly recommend joining the private community. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make some money.
The world demands faster, fairer ways to transfer value. Yet too many blockchains still get slowed down by outdated design. Unlike traditional blockchains that process blocks one by one, KASPA utilizes the Ghost DAG protocol, allowing multiple blocks to be created and confirmed in parallel, reaching speeds of up to 10 blocks per second. KASPA delivers speed, security, and decentralization all together. With instant confirmations and near zero fees, KASPA's built to move value like never before. KASPA is for payments, offering instant, low-fee transfers for anyone, anywhere. KASPA is for business, already used by merchants and retailers for fast and low-fee payments. KASPA is for the future.
Yes, sir. Probably make a long outro. Oh wait, what was that? That's actually kind of sick. The graphic. Yeah, I like that. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, Caspa is undeniable. I know some of you guys want the price to just be up right now. But listen, this is not a Caspa issue. The markets look at Caspa's price action, right? Just look at it. Okay? Look at Jasmine. It's so similar. Look at Render. It's so similar. Guys, you gotta realize, you know, it's in a way very, very rigged. Okay, this price action is very, very rigged, but these steps need to happen in order for us to get pumps. Okay, they just need to happen. I know some of you guys are, losing your patience, but listen, man, you will be rewarded. Okay, obviously, for the people that lack common sense, I'm not a financial advisor, but I've been in the game for many years, and I've been in this moment before, where things don't seem the best, to the average person. You have to realize everything is lining up. So we can have actual massive pumps during altcoin season. In this video, we won't be breaking down the thing too much, but look at BNB. Look at BNB. You know, look at something like XRP even, right? For find XRP, do I still have it? Yeah. XRP's hella up. Okay. But what happens? What do we know about the cycle? Bitcoin, Ethereum, things like XRP, BNB, they're going to be seeing the spotlight first. And I don't even think their spotlight is necessarily done. But you have to realize, right? When the money starts pouring out of these cryptos and we start getting a chunk of that into Caspa, and we still get even more money because there's so much inflow from regular people and institutions, right? And the governments. Guys, I'm telling you, Caspa will do well. I don't know how much is going to hit this cycle. I think, on a realistic end, it should be hitting $2. I know that seems so crazy to some people now, but they call you crazy when prices are low, and when they hit, they say you're a genius. So that's just how people work. They just flip flop. They need to see the results. And then you know what they're gonna say? Well, I wish I bought the bottom. Wow, this is the most obvious thing. Buy low, sell high. Well, guys, you guys are in the buy low moments. You guys are literally in the buy low moments. Okay. We will break down Caspa. We won't go full technical analysis here, but you know, look, right? If we take it from the highs of last year to our relevant bottoms, we are literally still at a roughly 78 to 88% discount. Huge discount, right? If you knew something was going to go up a lot and it was at a massive discount, would you buy it? The answer is yes. Would you buy, a PlayStation, a television, a car, something you wanted, even food, right? If there was nothing wrong with the food, if there was nothing wrong with the product and it was, let's just say 80 to 85% off, would you not buy it? Hell yeah, I would buy it. If I wanted a pizza and I knew everything's right with the pizza and it was 85% off and I just paid a couple bucks for it, hell yeah, give me that pizza. Oh, there's the car I love for 85% off. Give me that car. Yo, oh my, the crypto that I believe in, the technology is amazing. It's 85% off. Well, yeah, let me buy some more, right? So that's just the way I see it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm also younger. I know that. I'm also very aggressive heavy. I understand that. A lot of my net worth is just constantly getting pumped um, into crypto and Coca-Cola recently. I've been buying a lot of Coca-Cola, so not good, not healthy, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I love you guys so so much. I understand things, they always seem stressful. They always seem like it's the end when prices go down. But you guys also have to realize that a lot of you guys also get so excited when prices go up. So it's just, you're just on the you're just on the opposite end of the spectrum right now in terms of emotions. But where are you going to be in a month? Where are you going to be in 3 months? Where are you going to be in a year? Is the ultimate question. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I love you guys so, so much, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Goodbye.